Okay, brother. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. We're kicking into 2021, folks. Man, what a trip. You got to love that. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 82, NASDAQ off 55, S&P's off 9.5, gold contract up $2.10, trading $18.82 an ounce. Silver down 25 cents, $26.28 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 36 cents, $47.98 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note flat, 137.29. The 30-year down 3 at 172.21. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 335 ticks, trading 90 flat. Euro's at 122. Yen is at 103.53. And the British pound's at 134 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We bring up the futures. Bottom line, you got a little selling here. They hit all-time highs. End of the year selling. Some people are going to, want to basically take the profit this year instead of next year. We'll see where this shakes out. If you close, right now we're at 37.18. Bottom line, let's see, 30. I'd really want to see a close like under, if you're going to continue lower here, you'd really want to see a close like 37.07. That was like the top of the consolidation. We got above it once, got below it again, got above it again. We'll see how this shakes out coming into the close. NDX 100, same type of setup inside the NDX. NDX is still weak. And what you had happen, which was really intriguing, NDX was getting weaker. Then third point come out and said the aspect, I'll get those up for you. There we go. And then third point come out and basically put Intel in play, which was pretty wild. You don't see that happen too often. In fact, you wouldn't think that Intel could ever get in play, but the bottom line, that's exactly what ended up happening. If we go over and take a look at Intel quickly, what you're going to see is that you get a pop intraday at $2.38, and the bottom line is that this was third point sending a letter to the CEO of Intel to explore deal options. Now, exactly what does that mean? The market is looking at that like, okay, is Intel in play to get taken out, which would be pretty wild. You can see the aspect, though. There's huge amounts of pressure when you get Apple making their own chips. You got, the bottom, just Apple's probably enough. Microsoft, I believe, is making their own chips. So there's heavy pressure inside of that marketplace. Notes and bonds. Now, this one here, let me tell you, yesterday was pretty amazing that, you get markets at all-time highs. The 10-year as well as the 30-year bond rejected lower price, had lighter volume, and, that's saying, hey, they both want higher price. And, the aspect that you're at all-time highs and the note and bond market still want higher price, lower yield is pretty phenomenal. And we've seen plenty of phenomenal things, no doubt, in this marketplace. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar out here? We take a look at King Dollar. King Dollar is edging right towards the lower end of the range that it's been in. The last low that was generated out here was 89,730. We hit 89,853 today. No buyers in King Dollar. That's the real bottom line. We take a look at the euro and what you have inside of the euro. Euro out here pushing higher, 122. And when I take a look at the euro on a longer term basis, this thing, you see the next swing point up here is 125. The 125 is game. We take a look at the British pound. Now, what's going to happen in the British pound? Well, it's already happened. What's going to happen in the UK, January 1st, new dynamic. That's the bottom line. They got the deal done, still a new dynamic. We'll see how many people basically want to start swapping off currencies in order to trade. That's where the biggest swapping off of currencies is going to be, folks, okay, is in the trade aspect. We take a look at the British pound out here. It looks to me that 142 is game. You know, we already took out right at the 135. This is right at one of the swing points. Your next swing point, the thing is going to be intriguing. If we actually make it to 137, 137, then you get game on actually to almost 170. And, you know, depending how long you've been looking at the British pound, it's very unusual, folks, that the British pound has been this low for this long a period of time. Some of the higher volume equities in this marketplace, and this will be a low volume market out here today. Oh, Apple. So check this out. Apple hit an all-time high, gave it up, and I suspect some of the selling came to do with this. Watch this. This is pretty wild. Apple lost a copyright suit intraday out here to a virtual iPhone maker. Now, what this is all about, this is going to be a big deal for Apple, and what it is, I suspect, is the first little shot. I suspect Apple's going to probably try to take these guys out and buy them because this is a decent case. Apple lost its copyright claims against the Florida company that makes virtual iPhones used by security researchers to test the vulnerabilities of the system, of the iPhone system. Apple contended that Colorium copied the operating system, geographical user interface, and other aspects of the device without permission. It accused Colorium of acting under the guise of helping discover bugs in the iPhone operating system and then selling the information on the open market. Bottom line, folks, is that they lost the case. You know, this probably is not going to be the end of it. Let's see how many times they can... Yeah, we'll see how many appeals they have. But the bottom line is that it did put a little selling pressure on Apple. It's just amazing that it happens at the day that it makes all-time highs. Dow Industrials down 44. NASDAQ off, look at that, off 44 too. S&P's off 5.5. We'll come right back.